Okay. Hi, YouTubers. This is Simply Monica coming in with the current event story. The story is Hampton U bans dreadlocks, the hairstyle dreadlocks, and they don't want it in their school. So they're telling you at the door that they don't want dreadlocks. Okay. Now, this is on Twitter. People are all outraged that they're banning dreadlocks. Now, they are the only ones that have come out publicly to ban them, but people have been banning them for years. Any application you write, of course, then when you go into the interview, they look at you, they look at your hair, you're already banned. How many people in the workplace do you see with dreadlocks? Not that many people. Actually, very few people. And if you do, they're pretty short, if any. And they at lower positions. So it's like, people are all outraged for something that has been going on since the dawn of time. People don't like dreadlocks. I've said that on my other videos as well. People don't because it looks unkept. And that, to me, is the primary reason why people don't want dreadlocks in their establishments. It looks unkept. It looks wild. It's woolly. It's not combed. It's not brushed. It's not kept. It is, but it's not kept in a way that they can understand. Dreadlocks are still in the hippie thought process, in the wild child thought process, in the free spirit, freelance type thought process. You see musicians with dreadlocks. You see artists. You see dancers and designers and those freer thinker people with dreadlocks. You don't see CEO of a company with dreadlocks. You don't see, I'm talking about the majority. You don't see manager of such and such with dreadlocks. You don't, because it is not acceptable. If you're a free thinker, you're a dancer or artist or something in that creative field, then it's acceptable. But anything else in any other realm, it is not acceptable. It has been since the dawn of time. Hampton U just came out boldly and publicly and said, this is not acceptable. We will not allow this. But other people have been doing this since the dawn of time. Dawn of time. Let's look around your neighborhood. Just look around, at the jobs and the employees at the job. There's almost no dreadlocks in sight. Dreadlocks, locks, dreads, whatever you choose to call them, it's almost none in sight. None. The people that you do see walking around with dreads are usually, it's either in their culture, the dreads, they believe in that, they've been dreaded for a very long time, or, it's something in their culture, rosters, so forth. Or they just, part of the natural hair movement, so forth. Fine. But the average person is not locked. They have loose natural hair or they have some other kind, but they're not locked. Being locked means you are going against the grain. Being natural is going against the grain, period. But being locked, you are really going against the grain. So it's like, we've been getting discriminated on forever, because I'm sure everybody has gotten, how do you comb your hair? How do you wash your hair? Oh, really? Your hair is like that? Is it yours? How long is it? How long can it grow? Do you and how often do you wash your hair? What styles can you put it in? And now with all these new styles coming up with locks, they're really confused. They really don't know what to do with it, because now it's being kept in a way that it never has been kept before. So they're really not understanding what's going on. And it's just baffling to me why everybody's up in arms, because when you choose to be locked, when you make that conscious decision to be locked, you know for sure that it may not be acceptable. It's acceptable in your community. It's acceptable on YouTube or whatever have you, but as far as the majority of society, it is not acceptable. So coming in that you are going against the grain. And that's why you have to love locks to be locked. You have to be confident. You have to wear your hair in such a way that expresses who you are, and you're fine with that. Whether you go in free form, whether you go in interlocked or twisted, or just letting it go and doing this thing, or whatever you choose, you have to be confident in that way, because you will be judged on your hair. Simple as that. But black folks have been judged on their hair since the dawn of time. So I'm just sorry, that's the way it goes. And people get all up in arms, stuff like that, but I mean, you know, when you choose this hairstyle, if you have loose, natural hair, fine. It's a little bit more, oh, you know, what's that, or why would you do that, or whatever have you, fine. But they can accept it because you comb it, you brush it, you style it. It can go up in a bun, it can go up in a ponytail, it can go in some sort of tamed style that most of America can understand. But locks, they're like, oh no, is it braids? Is it ropes? Is it locks? How do you get it that way, and so forth? It's a dawn of time. So just Hampton U doing it is nothing new. That's just blatant discrimination. But we've had it forever. Forever. We discriminate on each other, on somebody else with locks. We do it, you know, all the time. So, oh, her hair looks busted, her hair is not long enough, or my hair is longer, or, you know, my hair is better, or, interlock is better, or, twisting is better, or, you know, we do it with ourselves, so why not somebody else? So, I'm just saying, that's my little tidbit about that. But, I mean, don't be surprised. I mean, it's something different. Something so different. People still can't wrap their head around it. They can wrap their head around an afro, because eventually the afro is going to grow out, or you can comb it, you can cut it, you can flick it back into a ponytail, you can do different things. But locks, which is one of the most versatile hairstyles ever, they can't get around. So, I mean, that's what it is. I mean, that's why you have to choose wisely to get locks. It's not an easy decision. You have to choose it, and it's not an easy decision necessarily because it's, you know, the work that you have to go through, the journey. It's not an easy decision because of what society looks at it as and says about it. So, just, you know, just look out and don't be surprised. This is Simply Monica coming to you with your current events. Peace.